It's a lot of snow today. Yeah. Stop whining. It's snow. I need to stop at Circle K to purchase a USB-C to A cable, since I was using my private one, so I might as well just purchase one that I don't need to, or that's only for the car. So, and since it's -1 Celsius now, the snow is really heavy. And when I get the cable, I can actually use my Apple CarPlay in the car, since this car doesn't have the Wi-Fi hotspots that I had in my company car as an electrician, where I could just use the Wi-Fi instead of cable to connect to the car. Kjør da! Kom igjen da. Er det mulig? Whee! Here is the battery. I will see you soon.
speed, right? We can make it. No, it's all the way in speed dividing. You know, mode mine.
One of the two guys that pushing the snow away. Okay. This snow is effing annoying. Especially since I don't have four-wheel drive. With my private car, I wouldn't have any issues. At least I brought some green tea to drink in the morning. Okay, the screen wiper is on auto, but why isn't it starting now? That's really crap. Just put the manual. Yeah, hello Ganso. Yeah, it's been snowing all night, and it's like just barely -1 Celsius. So the snow is really like we call it cram snow, like cramped or something. So yeah, and I have about 1 hour drive and 16 minutes, and I'm going. It seems it wants me to take the back roads, which means there might be more snow on the road because only the main roads are being prioritized when it's snowing this much. And after it stops snowing, then they will clear out the rest of the small roads. Oh, I'm glad I don't need to drive to Oslo today. It's like maximum 40 kilometers per hour or something, it looked like. Yeah, working from home, that I should have done that myself. And the car is complaining. Parking assistant system fault, probably because there's snow on a sensor or something. Oh, I need to take off the battery of the camera before it overheats, because GoPros like to do that. I think my cousin as well said he was gonna work from home today, because otherwise you're gonna spend more time on the road than actually working. So nice. This job, I can like say to the boss, if something like this happens today, I'm just gonna stay home and plan work ahead of time. As an electrician, you can't do that. I think the only positive thing to be an electrician right now compared to my new job is that you get more physical activity. You need to do extra exercise when you get home. But today I'm planning not to eat until dinner, so allowing my body to use my body reserve. Yeah, it's a lot of snow today. I'm going all the way to a place called Spydeberg. That is the place where Peter Solberg grew up. If you know, if you know who that is. He has a few famous quotes in Norwegian English. It's not the fart that kills you, it's the smell. Smell in Norwegian meaning crash or bang, but since it's double meaning in English, I think that was from an interview in the 2004 or something VRC. Now driving through or entering Kjeller, which has Norway's oldest airport, and it has been a lot of debate about if they want to close it down to make apartments and shit. So stupid. Every year there is like an air show here as well. Even though last year the Norwegian Air Force said they were gonna send an F-35 to like have a show, but it was raining, so it didn't come. But the Swedish Air Force actually sent, uh, I think it was a Gripen C. That was really cool. The stupid thing is Norway was planning to send the F-35 all the way from, like in the middle of Norway. Like they have like so many of them much closer, I believe. But then again, spending a few thousand Norwegian taxpayers isn't worth it for the government, I guess. Oh, shut up. I mean, I think it for one F-35, one flight hour is like 400,000 Norwegian, which is like $40,000. That's it just for the jet and not for the repair time and stuff like that, or maintenance. What? Okay, I'm gonna drive straight. Yeah, what population? What do you mean? Oh, you mean like what population, as in the government doesn't care, right? I guess that's what you mean. Oh, here you can see they have used salt, or they call it salt, but it's some kind of chemical mix to like melt the snow. But the problem is when it gets really cold, it doesn't have an effect. It gets more like soap on top of the ice. And yeah, if you don't have spikes on your car or like tires with spikes, you're fucked. And it also increases the time the car rusts if you don't clean it. Oh, this city here is called Lillestrøm. Uh, I'm not sure how many people that live here. I've actually never looked that up. Oh, I might need to watch the GPS. No. it's okay. Maybe I should turn on the sound. Lillestrøm is like a city that is, if you take the train, it only takes about 10 minutes from Lillestrøm to Oslo city or Central Station, or 8 minutes if you're quirky. But now we're driving towards a place called Fetsund, which has a lot of mosquitoes in the summer. It's crazy. So people that choose to live there, they're crazy. Just like going, if you I have not been there myself, but if you go to some places in Finnmark, which is like in all the way up in Norway. Oh, uh, how the hell did he manage that? Yeah, if you go there in Finnmark in the summer, it can be, and if it's like a swamp area or something, it's so many mosquitoes. That's really nice about the winter. That yeah, I will. Which road should I take? I'm gonna take the right one. Whoa! You heard the ABS working. I'm just gonna try to push on here. That's a good invention of the ABS anti-blocking system, or some people call it anti-braking system, but that's not correct. Come on, this so much energy spent on so little speed. Well, now we'll see more of Lillestrøm, since I'm gonna take the road that goes just outside it. And you will also see the big hall where they have all the different conventions. Spill Expo, uh, which is like the Norwegian equivalent of what's the American name again? Some game conventions. Of course, it's much smaller, no? But they do have a lot of people dressing up different costumes and anime characters. That's really cool. And Roma, which is a small soda factory, or mineral water factory as they call it. They have a car show there as well. I think it's called Oslo Car Show or something. It's pretty pricey though. For one ticket adult, it's like $50 or 60, or even 70 if you have like the whole weekend pass or something. So if you want to go with the whole family, it's like only $40 for kids or something, which is too much, I think. The fuck, bro? That's not the place to stop. that looked like a Citroën electric car. And those things are so crappy. They have like so short range. Shouldn't even be sold anymore. You can't even preheat uh, inside the car when you have the car connected to a charger. So you have to unplug it and then start the heating. Trying. Yeah. Now we're going to take the road to Enebakk, which I had one uncle that lived, but he passed away a few years ago. He was, as you can could call him like a city original, or is there an English word that suits more? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Let's say when you entered his what you call it, garden, or what's the name again? Where he lived, he had so many different cars and like tractors. Even at one point had a six-wheeler APC or something when I was young. And that shit was cool. You could just drive around in the water and like almost like a tank. But yeah, my mother and my stepfather had to do so much work, and we had to assist with not sure how many tons of steel he had laying around, and like firewood, and yeah, as we call it, skrotnisse. That's the house he lived in was in shambles. It's just something that you had to scrap and rebuild because the location was really nice. He had like his own beach property. Oh yeah, property is it I was looking for. When you entered his property, it would smell like this mix of gasoline, kerosene probably, and oil. So I'm not surprised if one of the reasons he got cancer is because he was living in a shithole with all the different gases. Oh, you saw the gas price? One, I think right now it's jumping up and down from like 18 kroners per liter to 20 something, 22, 23. 1 kroner is about let's say $1. I haven't checked. Maybe it's 11 kroner per dollar or something. It used to be back in the 2000 or something. It was like 8 kroners per dollar. I think in Norway we only sell 95 octane. Here is one price. Diesel 21.49 and what? What 21.49 for gasoline or petrol, and 21.59 for diesel. So diesel is actually more expensive, which makes no sense. Only 56 minutes to go. They have actually been better with removing the snow from this road than the main road. The stream also might just randomly cut out or stop because I'm not sure how good the mobile network is on this road. I have to review maybe tomorrow. Yeah, that was nice, I guess, when my uncle lived here. He has been working as a bus driver for at least 30 years, I would say. So all his colleagues came with one of those green buses to pay their respects, I guess. He was even graduated or educated as a air what call it pilot, no repairman for airplanes. So why he chose to work as a bus driver, that's weird, especially since he loved repairing and opening engines and stuff like that as well. Like, uh, because in Oslo, the I think the people ruling Oslo 2 governments ago, or they chose to force all bus companies in Oslo to only use electric buses, and they chose the lesser bus ones or electric buses that had like not four-wheel drive and like not the biggest battery packs, stuff like that. I guess they could also choose to have like a small diesel and heater, so the battery would be saved. Oh, there was a lot of problems with electric buses in Oslo. Probably still is. Well, how much do you pay for one beer in Australia? Like 0.5 liter and 4.5% beer? No, alcohol, I mean. I think the cheapest one we can get like in the grocery store here is like $2 something, $2.50. That's just for one 0.5 liter. If you want anything stronger, you have to go to the wine monopoly, which is what you hear in the name. It's a monopoly that only sells stronger stuff than the one you get floor. Oh, there's a snow remover.